to another episode of the Nothing and Everything podcast, where today we will talk a lot of nothing.
And a little bit about everything.
Everything.
Yep.
So
what does that mean?
Well, we have a great show for you today.
When you say that, I feel like there's so much expectation now and so much pressure.
Well, we've been doing this for a little while now. There's a lot of expectation.
Is there?
I mean, people.
From who? From the outsiders?
The people have spoken.
Have they?
Yeah.
What have they said?
Well, they want us to promote on their Instagram page mainly, but other than that.
Wait, do they want to promote us or they want us to promote them? Because we do get a lot of people. We do get a lot of messages.
I think it's like a both.
A both hand.
Both and.
Both and.
Both and. There's no F in both.
Yeah.
A both and.
Yep.
Like we kind of support them, they support us, kind of deal.
Yeah.
I don't think they support us though. I think what happens is they just post their stuff on our page.
Yeah.
And then it makes people go, "What is that?" And they click on it, and they're parasites.
They are. They want a piece. But we're not about that life.
We're not about that life.
No, we're not.
We're not about the parasite life.
What's going on, Gerald?
Well, let's talk about. I've had several people say that they enjoyed their Sipco, their free Sipco.
Oh yeah.
Last
Anybody
week,
get the pickle Rick? Rickle pick? Whatever it was.
That sounded really weird the way you said that.
Pickle
Anybody get the pickle Rick?
Anybody get a pickle Rick?
I don't think anyone is going to drink that drink because it's pretty gross.
What about the raspberry beaver one that we gave? Was it beaver? Yeah, that was a good one. Like raspberry and coconut. Who doesn't like that flavor?
I mean, probably a lot of people.
Okay.
Which is why they don't have that flavor there.
I know, but we were encouraged to kind of make our own.
You can't give it all away. We're still gonna do that. That's in the works.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Still in the works.
Sorry about that, people. That's where we use the dump button now.
So Kyle thinks we have a dump button.
Yeah.
Button where, because he says that Austin has to do a lot of bleeping.
It's not bleeping.
You make it sound like we have like bad language on here.
We were talking about somebody specific, or maybe we were having a sidebar conversation that just snuck its way into the episode, and we're like, yeah, that probably shouldn't go out.
Like
the
pre-show conversations.
Yeah, when we think
up.
Austin's recording, but he's not.
Yeah. I think at one point, if we ever made him mad, he's going to release like the uncut.
Like the files, like the N and the E.
Mm-hmm.
N and E uncut. Ooh, that's. I like where this is going.
Yep. This is like
this might not be.
This is like a docu-series.
I would tune in.
I would tune in as well.
Yeah, kind of like the what was it, the Mars Hill thing? Like the scandal of nothing and everything.
The rise and fall of
the rise and fall of nothing and
or just maybe
I don't think
just the fall.
just the fall. There's no rise.
Yeah.
We can't fall from anywhere if we haven't
So
risen.
it really won't be too bad because it's just a fall just from where you already were.
It'll be just like a 30-second Instagram post. It'll be like, this is what happened to those guys.
Like, hey, the show's over.
It'll be like a VH1 behind the music.
Behind
you ever
the
watch
music.
Those?
Yes.
I love documentaries on music and sports.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
Even like bands or like people I didn't care about. I was like, hey, I don't care about the Pointer Sisters, but I'm gonna watch that.
The Pointer Sisters?
I don't know. That was the first group that popped in my mind.
The Pointer Sisters?
I don't know.
What you got against the Pointer Sisters?
I don't got anything against them, but I wouldn't be like, oh man, I'm really interested in them. I would be more interested in.
What song do they sing?
Pointer Sisters were.
Oh, don't they sing "We Are Family"?
Is that Pointer Sisters? Is that Sister Sledge?
Sister Sledge. I know Percy Sledge.
I know Percy Harvin.
Sister Sledge.
Okay, so what did the Pointer Sisters say? The Pointer Sisters sang,
No.
What? I'm not catching.
Jump. I'm so excited.
Jump.
So excited. That's what I'm thinking. I'm so excited.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, that wasn't.
Jump. Jump. No.
That wasn't Jesse Spano from Saved by the Bell? You remember that episode? Jesse was taking like some uppers or something like that.
Yeah, it was like a
she was kind of stressed
like
out.
Like the Nancy Reagan say no to
it was.
type thing.
Do you remember how like some of those old shows that we grew up watching, how they would deal with
Yeah.
like real life issues. It was always kind of funny. I mean, not funny, but well, I mean, like
Taking uppers is not
like,
funny, Gerald.
well, no, you're right. But Saved by the Bell, it's like you wouldn't think they would talk about drug abuse.
Right, when one of your characters is named Screech.
Right. So you know, I also like
I asked
those.
my wife the other day on the Saved by the Bell note. I don't remember where it came out. Something came on TV, and I was like, Zach Morris or AC Slater, who you got? I mean, I asked my wife that.
Yeah.
What would you think that she would guess?
She probably likes AC Slater.
She was Team Slater.
Mario Lopez, man, he's.
I was
kind
kind of like, I know he still looks good at probably like 70 years old or something, isn't he?
How old is Mario Lopez?
I don't know.
You
How
know,
quickly can he hit the Google?
You know, Zach Morris,
49.
49. He's 2 years older than me, and he probably looks 20 years younger than me. Sorry, babe. I got some work to do.
I think Zach Morris was in a show. What was Zach Morris's recent show? What's his real name? James Vanderbeek? No, that's
that James
that's Dawson's
Vanderbeek.
Creek. That's Dawson.
I never watched that show. I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I didn't see I couldn't tell you the.
What is
premise of
Zach
the show.
Morris's real name?
Zachary.
Not.
Zachary.
His official name is Zachary.
No, like his real name.
It's like Paul or something. Something with a G.
Mark Paul
Gosselaar.
Gosselaar.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Mark Paul Gosselaar.
Yeah.
But he was in
Who you got, Gosselaar or Slater?
he was in a recent show where he's like somewhat of a hippie.
Hippie. Huh.
Yep. And he's married with a couple kids and they live in like a hut out in Hawaii or something like that.
Sounds like the life to me, but I didn't see the show.
Yeah.
I think he was in like a cowboy show at one time too, like something like back in the West. I don't know.
Really?
Sounds possible.
Anyway, I like how the old show or how VH1 used to do is it Where Are They Now?
Mm-hmm.
I like how they used to do that.
Oh yeah, I love
You know,
that stuff.
Like, for instance, my little girl was watching a show the other night, and it was some Christmas show, some little Christmas, love story,
Right.
whatever. But it's like it's got Lindsay Lohan in it.
Oh,
Lohan,
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, there you go.
So she took a hiatus. She hadn't been around in a while.
No, I mean I don't really know much what she did.
I mean, Parent Trap was like. I don't know what happened to her twin.
Twin Parent Trap.
Hey man, so
How's it going?
we're pushing closer and closer to Christmas time.
Here we are.
What about that?
What is it? 3 weeks?
Are we 3 weeks?
Less than 3 weeks at this point. Are you ready? Are you one of those like shoppers who waits to the last minute? You got it all done? Do you shop it all? Does your wife do it all? What do you do?
So I wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so one thing that would be like $20 today, or 2 weeks ago, I'll spend $60 on it the day before Christmas because
Not a care in the world.
they know they get you.
Oh yeah.
So they're like, "Hey, it's like a whole bunch of men go in the store like the 23rd and 24th. And
It's
they
like the
know
morning of
these
Mother's
guys-
Day
that's
going
right,
on.
that's
You go
right.
if you go to Harris Teeter at 6 o'clock.
That's right.
Or Walmart on
Yep.
Mother's Day morning,
Or if you go to any like flower shop,
and it's like
they know they got you. And so they're
they
like,
will pay whatever.
yeah, they're like, yeah, these roses, they're $250. It's like,
right.
well, I got to have them.
Yep.
Well,
I get
there
it.
you go. Whereas, 24 hours earlier, they were $35.
Like Valentine's.
Yeah, right.
That's when they.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be one of those guys that walks in and, although, like, my wife is really good about shopping because she'll shop all year long.
Really.
So, yeah, oh, yeah. So she'll find a deal and, she'll just hide it someplace. Now, the problem is she's really good at hiding stuff, so good that sometimes we'll find stuff like
you'll
in,
find it.
Like
I thought
in
you were going to say she
July.
forgot. Like,
Well, yeah, she'll forget, but
Yeah.
we find it in like July, and it's like, oh, here, this is a Christmas print. So it was this child's, now it's this child's because
because it sat there so long.
yeah,
I get that.
So that kind of stuff happens. Is there anything you're asking for Christmas specifically, like something that you just kind of want?
No, my kids always ask me. It's just like lame stuff, just like dad stuff. I mean,
Like
a
like a tie,
not a tie and some socks and underwear. Yeah.
socks with like their face on it.
No,
You ask for underwear?
no. I'm just saying
Oh.
that's like sounds
Oh.
like stereotypical dad
Oh
stuff.
yeah, okay.
I mean, I don't know that I'm asking. Because within our family, I mean, there's my kids and stuff like that. My wife would usually kind of surprise me with something like, "Oh, I didn't see that coming." But then,
like a trip to the Bahamas or something.
No, but she, she did a couple years ago. Like, I'm gonna hopefully cash it in this year. She gave me, it was money, but it was specific to go back and do the Grand Canyon again. So I'm still sitting on that. Hopefully to do that next year.
Do you want to go back to the Grand Canyon? Didn't we go the same year? No, we didn't go the same year.
We didn't go the same time. You went earlier, and then I went.
Yeah, I went 2017, I think.
A year and a half ago in May.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I really did.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I left some on the table too.
I'm
not in Grand Canyon shape right now by any stretch.
I mean,
but I'll get there.
You're no Mario Lopez.
That is true. He can do the Grand Canyon.
Mario can do the Grand Canyon.
Right, babe.
So, and he'd do it in those little hammer pants that he used to wear.
I was gonna say hammer pants or like his little wrestling singlet or whatever.
Yeah, and the little muscle tee, the bro tee. Yeah. So.
You wear a bro tank?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't like tank tops at all.
At all?
Like, I don't like them. Period. On anybody.
Really?
Yeah, I just think those things need to go away.
All right.
So you got a trip to the Grand Canyon. What else? What else would you want? Like a new mower or something, like a little zero turn.
That's a great idea.
But your yard
that's
is like
pretty...
that big, so right?
Man, if I had a zero turn, I'd be done in like 5 minutes.
I don't know. I think it'd take you longer because you gotta.
I'd be cutting all kind of lines in it and stuff.
Yeah, that would be kind of nice.
It's one of those things where, I don't have anything.
I don't understand. There's nothing you want right now.
Nope.
Wasn't today like our gift, like men's gift guide?
It's called contentment, Gerald.
Oh.
Wait, what are you asking for? Did you write a list? Yeah, I was gonna say.
My list out. No, I mean I got all kinds of stuff.
Like what?
I mean, like
beef jerky.
No, because I broke a tooth the other day.
Have we talked about that on here?
No, because I did it last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm eating a Tostito chip, and I just assume like I ate a chip. You know how it'll get like folded over and it gets like real tough and kind of chewy or whatever, and then kind of hard. So I was chewing that, and I thought I had gotten one of those pieces. Bro, I was eating my tooth. It broke apart. So I swallowed it.
You swallowed it?
Yeah, because I was like
cannibal.
Well, I'm like
I eat my own teeth. I break them off and I just chew them up and grind them up. And
I don't need them. If they break off, they're dead to me, literally. So
I did the same thing a few years ago.
Well,
I've been right where you were.
Yeah. So I texted my dentist, who's awesome, by the way. I texted him and I said, "Hey, are you up?" It was 10 o'clock at night.
Ooh.
I said, "Hey, are you
up?" I
saw
that the next morning.
So his response to me was, "You lose a tooth?" That's exactly what he said to me. And I said,
"Why was he going to text him at 10 o'clock at night?" Yeah.
I said, "Actually, yes." He goes, "Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes." Like
I'll be there in a few minutes at 10 o'clock at night?
Gonna come to my house and fix my tooth that night.
What?
That's the kind of guy he is. He's a stand-up dude.
No, I believe that. I know him. Yeah. He's my dentist, too.
Oh, okay. Oh,
he saved my life once.
Yeah?
Literally. Well, you remember?
Wait. Do I remember this story?
Yeah, because you are the link from me to him.
That's right. Well, that was a good
I don't care to talk. I mean...
Let me finish my story, then you finish. Okay. So I told him, I was like, "No, I'm not in any pain. You know, it's late. Don't come tonight. I'll just come see you tomorrow." So made an appointment the next day. Went and saw him. He hooked me up, man. Got me fixed up just right. I felt great. Like this was on a Wednesday, which Wednesdays are kind of busy here for us. Leading worship and stuff like that, and all kinds of stuff going on. But my face was like numb when I got there. Came back to church, and so, but it was like.
Try to drink water and
everything's
out of your face.
So I'm like up on the stage, like, trying to sing or whatever, and just making sure I don't have any drool coming out of my mouth, or whatever. But anyway, so I'm all fixed up, so I can't eat beef jerky right now. I can't eat anything hard, so I kind of chew everything on the other side, and then so. But just to make sure nothing breaks. So, what happened with your grill?
So I mean, the backstory is when I was 8 or 9 playing baseball, Little League. Missed a pop fly, hit me right in the mouth. Knocked my two front teeth out that were permanent. Knocked them out. Got them
you
put
had
back
permanent
in.
teeth at 8?
Well,
wait,
yeah, man, they weren't baby teeth. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So,
okay. You put them in milk?
Got them. Man, that's funny you said that. Did we do that?
Isn't that what you
I remember
did?
It was traumatic. Like I still
You probably
kinda,
put it in like some soda.
When they took me to the ER, I remember some soda and some Tang. That's what you're supposed to do when your teeth get knocked out.
Some new grape.
Some new grape.
Knee high.
And so they put him back in. I was in and out of the dentist's office like all like my teenage years, with like braces and false teeth and whatever. They put him back in surgically, like sewed him back in.
Whoa!
6 months later, I got one of them hit again, and they're like, it's been damaged too much. We can't do anything. So then I had a fake tooth, and then this is a long process. So like basically, all of my front teeth on the top, like 4 or 6, I don't even remember, are not real. They're not my own.
Real. Like George Washington.
Not my own. They are wooden. Yes, they are as a wooden teeth
From the cherry tree that he chopped down. This is a great history lesson.
People didn't know that.
People didn't know.
Seriously, people to this day.
He made his own teeth.
Yep.
Oh, you talking
So
about
do
you?
I.
I was
Now-
talking about George.
And I think we'd been in Charlotte about a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I had been to the dentist once, like just for a checkup, but there was no problem. And then randomly I was coming back with a couple people that we both know, and I had bit into a brownie at Zaxby's. And the whole thing came out. And we're talking like 4, I don't remember, I guess it would have been 4 teeth at the time. And it was one of those like, this is an out-of-body experience. Like I was like, I don't know what to do. And I got up from the table and just went to the bathroom. And I remember looking in the mirror, and I was just laughing my head off because I was like, I hadn't seen that in like 18 years, and I was like, oh my word!
You couldn't like just set it back in, or what? Like
it wouldn't stay by itself, so I just had to hold it. So I literally drove home holding my teeth in my mouth, and I called you in the back of the car. Do you remember that? I called you. I was like, hey Gerald, like I need, because you had said, oh, we got this dentist and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I got off the phone with you, and I called him, and he said, I'll meet you in the office.
Was it like?
I even went home. And I don't think I think I like didn't go home because like my wife could not see me like this.
Yeah, right.
And have that etched into her memory forever. Like, there's my toothless husband.
Yeah.
But they're all in good now, hopefully.
I don't like going to it's funny because my wife and I joke about this all the time. I had knee surgery a long time ago, right? And so I tore my ACL, my meniscus, and they went in to do surgery, and they were going to scope it. So they go in, they're scoping my knee. Then they realized my meniscus was gone, so they couldn't finish the job. So they just kind of stopped, and then I came to, but my knee was hurting because they had already gone in and started the scope.
Right.
So then my wife's like, wait, you didn't? It's like they broke scrub and went and got my wife and told her. So she's thinking I died on the table or something back there, for knee surgery kind of
Mr. Malloy, we have some bad news.
Right.
Like,
right. So they go get her and tell her, and so she's like, okay, stop what you're doing, do it all at one time, don't do it 2 separate surgeries kind of deal. Like they were like, we can fix the ACL now, come back and do the meniscus later, or we can stop, do it all at one time. She said do it all at one time, which is probably the best thing. Anyway,
like 2 for 1 deal. You don't want to pay for 2 separate surgeries.
Right. So I wake up, my knee hurts because they went into it, and so I'm like, so the nurse was like, yeah, so we didn't do anything. I was like, wait, what? So I'm out of it, but I'm like, no, something hurts, so you did something. And they're like, no, we actually didn't do anything. I'm like, no. So I just couldn't understand. I asked my wife 1,000 times, what do you mean they didn't do anything? Why do I see blood? Why is my knee wrapped up? Blah, blah.
Sliced on it at least.
So fast forward, I'm in another city. We're living down in Florida. I go to a new dentist. And they're doing x-rays, and she goes, oh no, or something like that, like sitting next to me.
Uh-oh.
And I said, what does that mean? She said, you have a mass in your sinus cavity. So I was like,
What?
So she's like, we need to get that out of there. There's a mass in your sinus cavity that I see.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no. So she puts me in contact with an oral surgeon because she's like, it's a tumor kind of thing, right? In your sinus cavity.
Scared.
I'm freaking out. Yeah. I'm literally tearing up as I call Tammy on the way home, and I'm like,
this is it. This might be good. This is goodbye.
Right. And so I'm like, I'm panicking. She's panicking. I think Gavin maybe was just born. So we already had Miles, and I think my other son Gavin was just born, right? So I'm like freaking out. So they schedule surgery. So a couple days later, I'm in the operating room. And they go in and they like cut. And then they literally like had to kind of peel my face open, I guess, to see the sinus cavity.
Oh, I've seen.
Guess what they found? Nothing. There's nothing there. So they close me back up. I got gauze everywhere.
What?
And they go and tell my wife, there's nothing in there. We didn't see anything in there. So she comes in there, and she's like, he's not going to like this. So she comes in there, and she's like, so they didn't, like, well, the nurse is telling me first.
I think the nurse or, like, whoever was doing the x-rays should have been reprimanded somehow.
Right. At least
oh, my goodness, there's a mass in there.
At least a pop on the hand or something, right?
Yes.
So they come in there and tell me that nothing happened, and I'm sitting there like, I'm groggy, I'm like, what do you mean nothing? There's like you did something. Like my face is all like bruised, and so anyway, we joke now because I don't like going to the doctor
because they're gonna get it wrong.
I don't like going to the dentist. I don't like going anywhere, but I know it's part of life. You got to go, so I go. But we were talking about Christmas gifts. Somehow,
I was still pondering the tragic misdiagnosis.
I received a great Christmas gift the other day.
Really?
Well, it wasn't a Christmas gift, but it's a gift at Christmas time.
Yep.
It's a Christmas gift.
What would that be?
Dots pretzels. The cinnamon and sugar one.
I saw them on the shelf the other day, and I thought about you, but I hadn't
Oh, my
had them.
gosh.
Yep.
Listen, I have a friend. He's such a good friend that 3 bags of it just showed up
Come on.
in my truck one day.
Well, that was nice.
It's very nice.
He has access to your truck.
Well, just put it in the bed of the truck.
In the bed of your truck.
Yeah. So, anyway, but yeah. So
that was sweet.
it was very nice, and those things are unbelievable. I actually was going to bring some, and we were going to eat some.
Yeah.
Do
Why are
another
we not doing
mukbang on the show.
Why are we not doing it?
I don't know. Maybe the next show we will. Maybe someone will be so kind as to provide 30 bags of.
Maybe Miss Dot herself.
Maybe Dot would
Hey,
send
Dot.
some.
Dorothy. Like Zack
What?
is Zachary. Dot is short for Dorothy. That's like the.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like old people that are called Dot or Dottie. It's for Dorothy. Like Zack and Zachary Morris. You know what I'm saying? Remember that part?
What is AC short for? Ak.
What does AC stand for? AC Slater. Can you find it?
Akbar.
Like he didn't know we were asking him a question. He's like, I was just.
Hey, Austin and I have.
It's short for Akbar. Yeah.
Akbar.
Akbar Slater is his name.
Austin and I have a bet going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been going to the gym and like working out and stuff like that.
Uh-oh.
Losing weight, trimming down. His hair's growing out, so he's got to lose some weight.
Got to balance it out.
But I said, you're not going to last very long going to the gym. He said, no, I'm going to do it. I said, okay, when you stop going to the gym in a short amount of time, which you will, you have to buy me the new Apple Watch.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. But there's no deal the other way. So if he
Right,
keeps going, I said, you just benefit from.
You have nothing to lose.
I have nothing to lose. Only to gain an Apple Watch.
Put it all on the table. Yeah.
So eventually, he will stop
You will
going
get
to
an
the
Apple
gym.
Watch.
So I will get the new Apple
You
Watch.
said no. You said like the end of January.
No, I didn't. Okay.
So is this like a daily thing, like 3 days a week?
I didn't say what year.
Lift and
I
run
told
and
him at
weight?
least
Yeah.
4 days a week. If I'll go to the gym.
Yeah.
But we go 5 to 6 days, and we go twice a day.
Twice a day? He's
Joker,
doing 2 days.
He's doing 2 a days. Like he's.
I go in the morning.
Is it, you got a show coming up or something? Like a
Are you gonna do like a spray tan? And,
Please, dude.
And wear like some sort of skimpy little shorts
Hell,
or something, and do like a.
Just wear a tank top. Just go back to the tank top.
Just get a spray tan.
Yeah.
Just come to work.
Just on your face.
But no, just from neck down. That's all those guys do. Their face is like really, really,
Really,
light,
really white.
and then the rest of their body's like real
And they're
dark.
so. I mean, it's fake looking, but it's so dark. And I'm like,
Yeah.
like me coming in here just like,
Right.
it would not be good.
What's wrong?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm saying if I came in here tomorrow,
What if I came in here tomorrow?
you didn't have to make quite the leap that I would have to make.
Or no leap at all,
no leap.
Kyle.
I'm saying it's really dark sometimes. And I'm like, hey, I saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, you were very Caucasian. And
Yeah.
now you are not.
Yeah, not as.
So
Caucasian.
Austin, next week spray tan. Let's get Austin a spray tan for Christmas.
That is a great gift actually, a spray tan, because in the winter.
That is a great. If you showed up all tan.
But in the wintertime,
I don't know how a spray tan works.
You lose your tan. Have you not seen Friends?
I mean, but like, if you go and get a spray tan,
1, 2, 3, turn.
how long does it last? Doesn't it just kind of fade, like somebody dyeing their hair, like it just kind of slowly fades out, or does it like?
It's a slow
hey,
fade.
after
I'm
3
sure.
washes, it's gone.
Oh no!
I don't know how it works.
You probably can't scrub. And like if you scrub, then you'll have like a.
It can't be good for your body.
There's
like,
no way it's good for your body. None of that stuff's good for your body.
That's what I want for Christmas now.
A spray tan?
Baby, if you're listening, I want a spray tan.
All right, fans of Nothing and Everything.
So, like at Christmas, we go away and we'll go to, there's like an indoor water park and an indoor pool. I want a spray tan for that.
Listen.
I will.
Listen.
Yep.
If
somebody can say, well, I'll do it.
If you get a spray, I'll get you a spray tan, but you got to have a ton of pictures to prove that you actually used it and you went in public someplace with it.
You need to do all the bodybuilding like poses in it.
I don't know that I'm in like that kind of shape right now.
The tan just does it all.
It'll hide a multitude of sins. The spray tan will hide a multitude.
We'll put those little sensor strips wherever we need to, but it'd be awesome if you.
If I got a spray tan, I would definitely take it and just do it.
Listen,
people are like, oh, look at that guy.
I would dip into my savings account to get you a spray tan.
My kids would be like, Dad.
That would be the greatest show ever if you rolled up in here with a spray tan.
I mean, I'll do. I'm not going to pay for it, but if somebody fronts the money, I don't know how they work, though.
Don't do your face, though. Don't do your face.
Apparently, it's just the good stuff is just made of sugar.
Sugar?
Sugar?
Is it brown
like
sugar?
Brown sugar.
Sugar cane.
Go home and rub it on?
What are you talking about?
It's the way that carbs interact with your skin cells.
Are you talking about Dots pretzels, the cinnamon and brown sugar?
We're talking about spray tans.
A spray tan is brown sugar?
That's what it is.
Cane sugar.
Cane sugar.
Cane. Like Big Daddy Cane sugar.
Big Daddy cane sugar.
Listen, people on the interwebs, let's work this out.
That would be really funny.
So Kyle has agreed. So
I'm not paying for it though.
No, you don't have to pay for it. We'll get it paid for.
Wait, how much does that cost? Like, it's gonna be like $20.
Wait, is this like an actual like?
Easy.
Because you can buy like spray tan at a Walmart, or are you talking about an actual shop?
Let's send them to like a shop.
I'm not doing like the darkest, like that looks ridiculous.
No,
but
no,
I mean,
no,
I'll get a good one though.
I mean, get it a little bit darker than normal.
Normal.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be really funny. Don't do your face though. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. And then, so you'll do that, and then I'm going to get an Apple Watch,
Right,
the new Apple Watch.
You got nothing to do.
I got nothing to do. Nothing to do.
He's out like several $100s. I'm looking like a Oompa Loompa for 3 or 4 weeks. How long does it last? I don't even know.
I don't know, but the longer the better. The longer the better.
Got a ring in the new year. I'd love to stand up on. Yeah, well, if I stood up on Sunday to do announcements, my face isn't done, but my hands would be real dark. Be like, hey, everybody.
You should roll your sleeves up. Got really dark arms, and it was like, bro, where have you been? I've been to Sensational.
Wait, is that a?
It sounds like it's a good name for a tan in bed, right?
Sensational, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Sensations, tanning salon.
I'm trying to think of something now, man.
But if you go, we have to take the film crew of Nothing and Everything podcast and film the whole thing. Well, I guess it's just Austin. I guess it'd be weird if.
I feel like if you went to like a water park or like a public pool, like it. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how they last.
Last up to 7 days.
Up to 7 days?
Takes less than 5 minutes.
You don't want to go into the water park all dark and then come out of the water park and the water's all murky. And I'm like, hey, I just like.
It's like rubbed off.
Like I got all cleaned out from the chlorine in the water.
Yeah, but that would be awesome. I just want the picture of you coming out of Sensations, wherever that is. If that's not a place, I just gave someone a franchise idea right there.
That is a great name.
Yep.
Sensation. I'm sure it's out there though.
Yeah, Sensations. This has been a great episode. Are we
Maybe.
done? What's happening next? Oh, we have a stat update, huh?
Way back. Albert Clifford, AC Slater.
Whoa,
No
man.
wonder he went by AC.
Yeah, I'd go Albert Clifford.
Albert Clifford Slater.
I just think of a big red dog.
Yeah. like Albert Einstein, Big Red Dog, Slater.
Yeah, Slater.
It's unfortunate.
What are we doing now? Did you say something about stats? We have stats.
Oh yeah. So our last episode, you know how it was titled $1.99 gas, Ozzy Osbourne, blah blah blah. We got a total of 20 views on the last episode as far as YouTube goes, which is lower than usual.
Oh,
oh boy.
But our
rise and fall.
Top 17 of those views came from the search term free gas.
Free gas?
So just put free gas in there.
So someone is legit looking for a break, and they're like, "Oh, I'll watch this video." Who are these knuckleheads on this show?
If you put in there this time spray tan,
keywords.
Our viewership will skyrocket.
Most of our search terms have only got like 2 or 1.
Keywords are very crucial.
17 views from free gas.
You know what I'm saying? Keywords are crucial.
I'm still only 20. There were only 20 views.
20 people on YouTube.
I could probably name 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah, probably so. Well, this has been a great Christmas episode.
What is the Christmas episode? Merry Christmas, everybody.
So all the things I wanted to talk about today, we actually didn't get to.
It typically happens that way.
But this was great. So, we'll see you guys next time on the Nothing and Everything podcast. Merry Christmas.